Here I'm going to bifurcate the answer into two parts. One is a subchapter of Chapter 11 called Subchapter V, and the other is the standard Chapter 11. In the Subchapter V, which was added a couple of years ago for small business debtors, only the debtor gets to file a plan. Nobody else ever gets to file a plan. I suppose unless the court appoints a Chapter 11 trustee, there is a Subchapter 5 trustee, but the court can convert that person into a Subchapter 5 trustee debtor in possession or trustee in possession, and then that person can file a plan. But generally in Subchapter 5, only the debtor can file a plan. In a standard Chapter 11, there is something called the exclusivity period. During that period, which is 120 days, starting on the petition date, that is the date that the debtor files the petition, for 120 days only the debtor can file a plan. Then if the debtor files a plan, but doesn't get the plan confirmed within 180 days of the petition date, then anybody else can file a plan. Now, if the debtor has a very good reason, you better have a very good reason, the debtor can ask the court prior to the expiration of the exclusivity period to extend that time. And so if there's a good reason, it can be extended past the 120 days. But generally, if the debtor is going to ask for that kind of relief, there must be a good reason. It can't be, well, I've had a little trouble and my schedule's been a little full. No, that's not going to work. But if there is a good reason, it can be extended. If either the debtor hasn't filed a plan within 120 days and or has filed a plan but hadn't got it confirmed within 180 days, or if a trustee is appointed, because normally in a Chapter 11 there is no Chapter 11 trustee, but sometimes a court will appoint a Chapter 11 trustee if things have gone awry. If that happens, then other folks can file plans, and then you can end up with competing plans. So generally, the responsible debtor is going to avail itself, himself, herself of that exclusivity period and get the plan filed at the very least within that exclusivity period.